I'm sorry in advance if the post won't read too well, since my thoughts are all over THR place. We've been married for 2 years and together for 5 years. From the beginning of our relationship we talked about children and expressed to her that I'd like to live alone with her after marriage for at least 2 to 3 years to enjoy ourselves. She agreed to that. She also always expressed more interest in kids than I did. Fast forward to our marriage, she backed out from helping me with the expenses of the wedding and I ended up helping out instead with her part, because her family wasn't satisfied to have just one small ceremony that we both contribute to. I only did this because she said she's willing to live frugal for the first 9 months until I go out of debt. We also defined what frugal living is and agreed upon it. After maybe couple of weeks doing so she started crying and said I can't live like this anymore and she wants things changed. So we decided to pay very small installments over a year and a half so we can have some money that we can spend on ourselves. Fast forwards to a week ago, I still have half of the debts to be paid, due to unexpected expenses, and we're not enjoying our lives the way we wanted before trying to have kids. Over the 2 years we're married, she told me multiple times that she wants to have sex without condom and doing it in a certain time of her cycle will make it impossible for us to get pregnant. I always said no and mentioned that there's always risk of pregnancy no matter what and I'm not willing to take that risk since I'm nowhere ready for it. She called me illiterate and I'm treating her like a hooker for wanting to only use condoms. 2 times she kept insisting for me to remove the condom mid-sex. The second time I just stopped and walked away and told her this is no conversation we do while sleeping together. I always thought she wants no condoms because she told me, she doesn't like the feel of the rubber and wants to experience it without condoms. She also mentioned twice along these 2 years if I end up not able to have kids she will leave me. I brushed it off, because we were fighting and thought she's only saying this because she's angry. Last week, we had a huge fight and the kid subject resurfaced. I said again that I'm in debt and she also needs to take care of her health since she's overweight, around 100 kilograms, and every doctor she goes to, they say she need to lose weight because she's obese. This is also something we talked about a long time ago and one of the requirements for us to start trying. Over the years she showed little to no discipline to make a big change, despite me offering help with food and exercise. So, in this fight we had, she told me she feels betrayed and I played her and she talked to her family and she's leaving. I tried to calm things down and everything went almost to normal. But I had a feeling that she's hiding something so I opened her WhatsApp and saw the discussion with her sister. To my surprise, she was bad-mouthing me and said that if we don't start trying after I paid my debt she's leaving. The biggest surprise was that her sister suggested that she pull out the condom and say it was a mistake and my wife responded that she already tried to trick me, and she can't make a hole in the condom beforehand because I'll figure it out. She mentioned to her sister as well that she doesn't want me anymore and if she gets a divorce no man will marry her again. I feel I lost all trust in her and can't continue the marriage. I also believe after what I saw, that she's staying to only have a child and then maybe dump me. I'm making this post to hear out other people's experience in situations like this. I feel like a fool that has been played, and despite still love her, I don't think the right decision would be to continue the marriage. My mother came to visit just couple of days after this happened and she's still with us. I'm planning to talk to my wife once my mom is gone, but I don't know if I'm ready to hear any excuses. I just want my old life. I don't think it's worth pursuing making this right again. I know that there's still context missing, but what do you think of this? Is fighting to make the marriage work worth it? Especially we had our good moments and we get along generally well. I feel like a fool even considering to give this another try and have mixed feelings.